Hi, my name is Gregor Hackmack. I'm the co-founder of ParlamentWatch. We're a website for transparency and accountability in German politics. And basically what we do is we have a profile of every politician, so you can see the voting behavior, committee memberships, extra earnings, etc. And then the unique part about ParlamentWatch is that we open up for public questions. So basically every citizen in Germany can interview their politicians in a public and transparent process. Both questions and answers stay on the platform forever. So people also call ParlamentWatch the probably biggest voters' digital memory that there is in the world. Currently we archived about 140,000 questions and 120,000 answers. We got more than 90% of German politicians actually participating actively in responding to citizens' questions. Well, when we first started it in 2004, it was a complete voluntary initiative, and politicians were a bit reluctant, let's say, to the platform. But I mean, they got used to it. I mean, first they thought, oh, those two guys, you know, the co-founder Boris Hekler and myself, that'll go away, you know, it's just a wave or something. But the internet didn't go away, and ParlamentWatch is also still there. And now actually most politicians got used to it, but of course there are some politicians that are still, let's say, don't like us. In Berlin they say, well, we are not liked, we are not loved, but we are respected, and I think that's really something that's okay for us. I mean, we had a politician actually resigning over the platform in 2007. Turns out that he never answered questions. He missed most of his committee sessions, and then journalists actually visited him in his constituency, and it turns out that he doesn't even have an office. He happened to be the great-grandson of Otto von Bismarck, the former Vice Chancellor of Germany, and it took him 4 months to resign actually over the whole story. He donated his pension money, unfortunately not to us, but I think that would have been a bit much to ask for. ParlamentWatch is really about empowering citizens and also to close the gap, the growing gap between the electorate on the one hand, the citizens, us all, and the politicians up there. And I think they moved so far apart, so we consider ourselves to be a bridge. Because, let's face it, it's really easy to complain about these politicians. And what we do with ParlamentWatch, we really take away the moral justification for not doing anything. It's always easier to complain than rather to be a bit more constructive and bring up new ideas, confront politicians, you know. And the best thing that could happen is that actually citizens want to become politicians themselves, because that's the unique part about democracy. You can not only vote, but guess what? You can also run as a politician, and we hope to motivate people to actually enter politics, bringing their ideas, and get the best people to really run a country. One of my favorite anecdotes is that we had a question coming up from an unemployed person who received welfare, and he wanted to apply for a job. So he posed a question to the vice president of the Social Democratic Party, Andrea Nahles. She's very prominent in Germany. So what she did is said, well, I'll invite you for coffee and help you with the application. And it did happen. And I mean, this is a unique experience where it's not about blaming each other, but it's actually getting together, doing some stuff together, and I think those are the stories that we really want to see, and there's lots of them on ParlamentWatch.